some water, I fly out to Florida. Wherever I go, I'ma go with a gun. If you know what it is, then you know I'm the one. Lead it. You know what it is and what it ain't. You know what it is.
What's good, y'all? This is your boy Jack, back again with another video. Today we're gonna be doing a quick little, well, I don't want to say quick, but because I don't know what to expect. But what we're gonna be doing is upgrading the RAM and possibly the battery in the LOQ 5. Just like in all my other videos, please like, share, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And, you know, kind of gonna get into it. The LOQ 5 from Lenovo has 16 gigabytes of RAM, clocked at 5600 megahertz SODIMM RAM. And I got the 16 gigabyte module because you can upgrade it up to 32. And as you can see in some of my gameplay, some games with a higher fidelity, they need more RAM. I think by default, all gaming CPUs and laptops and stuff should come with 32 gigabytes RAM to allow you some headroom and things like that. So I purchased these. I think it was like 40 or 50 bucks. So it's an easy upgrade for this. The battery is a four cell battery and things like that. And I was looking at it and I was like, well, it's a gaming laptop. So I looked online and I found an 80 watt hour battery. I think this is a 40 watt hour, 40 watt hour battery. And I found an 80 watt battery. It's not for this, but I've seen people upgrade batteries and things like that. So, you know, I mean, it's a Lenovo one, so I'm gonna try it out. You know, if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. And, you know, we're just gonna kind of go ahead and get into it. So I'm assuming it should be a pretty straightforward, it's a pretty straightforward opening of the chassis and things like that. I'm gonna speed this part up, but just so you guys know, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 screws on the bottom, things like that. I have all my tools and stuff like that, prying tool, and if there's anything that's not straightforward about it, I'll cut the video back on and I'll cut it in and I'll let you guys know. But I don't want you guys to be sitting through this and stuff like that. So we want to get to the meat and potatoes, and then we'll take a look at what's inside. So again, shout out to the homie. Talk amongst yourselves real quick. So the bottom part by the exhaust uses these longer screws and things like that. So basically what I do is I usually try to keep everything separated around the sides, and then the sides use these longer screws as well. The top or the front portion uses these shorter screws. So just so you know. So we got everything off, and I'm assuming this is I'm hoping it just pops straight off, so we're not here all day. It only took me a few minutes to take stuff off. So again, got the pry tool. So again, when you're using it, just be careful, because they usually have like these clips and things like that around the, around any devices. So just be careful when you kind of going around it. Use the pry tool. Don't be like me and only half use it, because they're there for a reason. Okay. So far so good. Seems pretty straightforward. Pry tool again. Oh, there we go. Okay, make sure there's no ribbons. So I'm not gonna pull it straight off, so there's no ribbons on the bottom. So thank goodness. Okay, so no ribbons on the bottom. This is what it looks like on the top. Here's all your cooling pads and things of that nature. All right, so just like I suspected, we have a situation. You got your cooling fans and things of that nature. Let me turn it around so you guys can actually see. Okay, so just like I suspected, so this may be a good thing. So it looks like so far so good. Everything looks pretty straightforward. Looks like this is where the memory goes. This is an empty M.2 slot, so I have a M.2. I think I might just slide one in there just because, just because I have one available. And I'm assuming this is the other one. So memory, extra M.2. So this is a 2280. This looks like this is the Wi-Fi card. This looks like this is the Bluetooth. And this is the battery. So we're gonna crack this open because I want to see if, oh, there you go, Batman right here. I know this video is a little janky and stuff like that, but hey, this is for science. For science. And I hope I bought the right battery. I was doing a little bit of research. And this battery actually goes in the, I think it's the 16-inch laptop, I think. I want to say. But as you can see, there's space right here. So I was just like, man, you can upgrade the damn battery. So here's the battery. So the slimness is definitely on point. Let's check it out. So the slimness feels like it should fit. And this is an 80-watt battery. Will it fit? Ooh, I think we might be in business. And it's still got the same pinned out connector. Oh, we might be good. Ooh, we might be, might be good. So we're gonna upgrade. So first things first, whenever you're doing any type of internal anything, you always want to disconnect the battery first before you do anything, because obviously, saying even though it's off, it still has power going, going to the device itself. So you don't want to fry the board or anything like that. And this looks like this is the power thing. So, as you can see, I'm using a prying tool. Hopefully you guys can see that. And, you just pull it out. Should be pretty straightforward. Okay. So you see this tab right here? This is where you pull it all the way out. So even if you're changing the memory or if you're not doing the battery, you still want to take the power out. You don't want to be messing around while the power is connected, which is not a good deal. So power is disconnected, so we're good to go. And it's looking like it's using the same pin out, which is a good thing. So, like I was suspecting, it should be a pretty straightforward install. You know what I'm saying? I might need a smaller. Okay. Pop that out like so. Okay, so I'm gonna put all my battery ones in the battery thing, in the battery box. Okay. Everything looks straightforward. So I'm gonna pause the video real quick. If there's anything that comes up that's special, then I'll let y'all know. Okay, I'm back. Nothing special, just the 4 screws right there. And as you can see, here's the batteries side by side. Looks about the same. So I think we might be in business. And the good thing about it is I think they use the same chassis for these other ones. So hopefully this should just fit right on in here. Looks like it's got screws. Looks like it's got holes and stuff for it already. Are we good? Is it gonna fit? Is it gonna fit? Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, here we go. So this part goes under. Oh man, we might be good, y'all. So that looks like that'll fit right up in there. Okay, cool. So this looks like it's a good fit. I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested or anything like that. And this is the heat shield for the memory. So this should just come up. It's like this. You don't have to give it too much anything. As you can see, I'm not sure if you guys can see the 16 gigabyte module that's already in there. So what we're gonna do, you see DDR5. So we're gonna install that. Pop this in here. All right. So I'm assuming it goes face down. So you line it up. Oh no, it's face up. I apologize. You slide that bad boy in like there. You shouldn't have to give it too much anything. It should just slot right in there. So it's slotted in there. So we'll just close the heat shield. Make sure it's good to go. Heat shield is in place. Yeah, well, we cooking with gas. We cooking with gas, ladies and gentlemen. We cooking with gas. So now we have 32 gigabytes of RAM. We're gonna go from a, what's this, 40 volt, yeah, 60 watt hours, I apologize. 60 watt hours, 3887 milliamps, and things like that, as you guys can see, sorry about that, to a, here we go, 78 watt, 5135. So that should definitely improve the battery life. I haven't done any battery tests or anything like that, but I just knew that I wanted to do a different battery. So hopefully, like I said before, I had it slotted in and it should just seat. Oh, I gotta put this part under here. So hopefully we shouldn't have to make any major modifications or anything like that to it. And then, yeah, we should be good to go. So one thing I can see already, so this pin right here, this pin out for this doesn't line up exactly. So there may be an issue with putting the battery in there like that. So basically what I may need an extension cable, an extension connector, so I can extend that cable and things like that. So I won't be upgrading the battery today, but I'm still going to be using it and things like that once I get the little connector. So that's one thing I did not account for. I assumed that it was, long enough and things like that. So I'm going to put the old battery back in there, and then I'm gonna get it all closed up, and then we're gonna fire it up, and then we're gonna take a look at it. So we'll have 32 gigabytes of RAM. So again, slight battery fail, not total battery fail, because I can just get a extension and things like that. I just don't have the extension. So I'm gonna get all this back installed, and we're gonna see what it's working with. Let's check it out. Hold up for a second. And just real quick, since I can't do the battery upgrade, I'm gonna just go ahead and install the extra. I got an extra SSD M.2 that I'm gonna just pop in there, another one terabyte. So that'll go in right here. So that's the heat shield for the bottom. So you want to keep that on there and stuff like that. I just got a little, rubber heat shield on there. So I'm gonna pop this in here like so. So I was getting ready to close it up, and I was like, man, I felt kind of bummed out about the battery and things like that. But I'm not really, I'm not traveling right now, so I don't really care about the battery life because everything's plugged in anyway. But it would have been nice to do it if I would have had, if it would have been available, but it wasn't. Sometimes stuff doesn't work out. So it simply is what it is. So I figure salvage something since I went through the trouble of, of opening it up, might as well do something. So now I have 2 terabytes of of storage and things like that, and so we're good to go. And this is not the Bluetooth card. This is actually the actual SSD. I turned it around and seen it. This is the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. So again, I misspoke, my bad, and things like that. So now I did that. I'm going to go ahead and line everything back up. I got my battery screws right here because I put them in the battery box. So that's, again, you can get confused real quick. So just be mindful of putting your screws, in places where you can actually remember. It just makes it for an easier time getting everything back sorted and stuff like that. So I ain't gonna make you guys sit through this. So, cause I'm doing it through the camera. So I'm not doing it. So yeah, just talk amongst yourselves. 1 terabyte upgrade, adding 16 gigabytes.
Or more. I'll give you a little self-cover. You can move.
Gotta get out of this tuna can, Gene!
Yep, it's starting to smell like smoked bacon in here.
Plus one-touch lay-flat technology. It's great sleep. Adjustable base for free. Look now at Boost to Go.
Tackled at about the 23-yard line. The quarterback decided to pitch it on the option, but the back had nowhere to go.
Just a perfect defensive scheme for stopping that. They got to the option before it got to them.
From their own 23-yard line. Second down. And he's taken down around the 19-yard line.
You know, there's a reason why this guy gets all the honors. It's because he makes great plays like this look routine.
Like this kind of physics better.
Here we go!
Shoot our spider! That's bad advice!
I tried that word!
仲良くやっていこうな。